Blog Talk Radio.
Alright, what's up, y'all? You are now back with Robbie the Rummy. It's been about 2 months almost since an interview has been placed. The show's been down for quite some time due to some situations, but it's back, and, we're going to start getting some interviews in. And tonight we happen to have the So Sick Social Club, who also recently released a few months back their album Dead Men Don't Tell. They'll get that right now. They should be calling in shortly here. But in the meantime, I'll tell you what's coming up for the next few interviews. Next week on the 6th, we have an artist from the Windy City Music, Mr. Sniper. He's going to be coming on. And that following week, the 13th of December, we'll be getting none only than Zug Island on Psychopathic Records. They're going to be coming on for an interview, and, they said that they were going to release some jaw-dropping news, so we'll be looking out for that. And then we got a couple other ones and a couple other weeks after that, but we won't share that till later on. But we're also working on getting the Moonshine Bandits from Subnoise. They got a new album out, too, also, and they're also releasing a new Deluxe Edition album soon, so look out for that. But we're working on getting them too. We're hopefully pushing for the 16th of December. So, and speaking of So Sick Social Club, they're going to be on the air now. So tune in and listen to the interview. Have a good time. Yeah, you're on
Hello?
the air. Yep.
Robbie.
Yeah, what's going on?
Is this Robbie the Rummy?
Yes, it is.
What's going on, brother? It's Voodoo Drew from So Sick Social Club with Chris So Sick from So Sick Social Club. How you doing, man?
I'm all right, getting ready for this interview.
Chris, you there?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
Yeah. Next month you guys have a show coming up with Mad Child, I believe December 2nd. What do you guys have?
December 1st and 2nd.
Oh, 1st and 2nd, all right. So what do you guys have planned for that?
Actually, they're going to be some pretty crazy shows because actually both nights they're going to be in titty bars. And it's we've played with Mad Child a bunch of times before, and we actually did a track with Mad Child on the Dead Friends record called Birthday. We're really looking forward to seeing Matt again and doing the shows, and we love going to Windsor and London. Love it out there.
Yeah, dude, there's going to be tons of fucking blood, tons of zombie titties running around, a shitload of Jägermeister, so it's going to be some good fucking times.
That's what's up. So do you guys just only do tours and shows around in your area, or do you explore around the world, or...
Well, we've been all over, the East Coast. We've done, some dates in the States and mostly in Canada, but we're in talks right now to actually go to Japan at some point in 2013, so we're really looking forward to that. And there's always been discussion of some European dates as well. We're just all management stuff, so Chris and I are just waiting on the right tours to jump on to go over there.
Right now we're just shopping around for a new European promoter, so...
And there is some interest, and it is you might be seeing some cool stuff in the new year. So fingers crossed, brother.
All right. So next year, you mentioned hopefully a Japan tour and whatnot. do you guys have any other albums in the works or anything to support that tour, or is that going to support Dead Friends Don't Tell as well?
Yeah, dude, it's going to be a combination of both. Drew and I were just in the studio right now, finishing pre-production on the new album. It's like 10 bangers, and it's all just Drew and I. There's one collab on it, so we got a lot of feedback from the Dead Friends record. Everybody's really digging it and shit, but the one negative feedback we've been getting a lot of is just, we just wish there was more just, True So Sick on all the songs, and songs are cool and everything, but Drew and you never really rap as much as you did on your first two albums and stuff. So we took that to heart and we just said, fuck it, the next album is just going to be straight So Sick. If we're lucky to get one collab on it, we'll do it, but we want to keep it mostly just us to give the people what they want.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't, the Dead Friends record is, in theory, a concept record. Like, every song was supposed to have a collab that was intentional, and I just want, people to know that was our intention. We did not intend to have all those people on, and it was quite an honor to work with them. And to answer your question, too, we will be. Definitely, we can't wait to play some of the new material live, and we really hope you guys dig it, because we've been busting our asses doing it, and it's really banging. So,
right. So you mentioned on that album that Mad Child was on Birthday, which happens to be a personal favorite track of mine, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
So what was it? Oh, no problem. But what was it like working with Mad Child?
Mad Child's always been great. Mad Child's been We've opened for Swollen Members and Mad Child many times and done many different dates with him. We went out with him in Tech 9. Chris, what else have we gone out with him with?
I don't know, but a lot. So.
Yeah, went out with Mad Child with Redman for some dates. He's always been
cool to work with, yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's good people, man.
Very professional, too, man. He spits the craziest shit, and is a true pro.
Great. So, out of every track that's on that album, I'm seeing here 13 tracks or so, which one do you think you're most impressed with, would you say?
Chris, you go first.
Me? You know what, dude? They're so hard to choose from. I love everyone for its own special reasons. Personal favorites, I really dig fucking Flickering with Hobson and Dead Celebrity Status. I think that track is fucking banging. I'm really a big fan of fucking Basement because it has our homie Jay Reno on it. So we're supporting one another on that. And then, I really dig Dead Friends Don't Tell because we try to take it to a different level on that and try to throw in some 80s retro vibes and just bring a different sound to fucking horrorcore. So I think that turned out really well, too. I'm not sure how many people are actually feeling that track on the record, but for me, it's a personal favorite.
Yeah, me too. I'm really happy with the way that track turned out. We just try to do something different than just rapping over a beat. You know what I mean? We want to have a song with changes in it, like a Led Zeppelin or a Black Sabbath sort of song. And I gotta say, working with Slane was a fucking honor. Like, wow, that guy is just unbelievable. And Chris and I were fortunate enough to work in the studio with Onyx on Sweet Nothing as well, and to sit at the producer's desk and watch Sticky Fingers and Fredro Starr write over one of your beats is just like, it's surreal. And those guys were nothing but an honor to work with. I mean, they're legit legends. They killed it at the Gathering this year too.
Yeah, man, those guys are fucking. It was like a fucking dream come true with those guys. I grew up on listening to their records and shit. So when we were actually in the studio together, I had to fucking take a double take. I'm like, holy shit, am I really just chilling here with fucking Sticky Fingers and Fredro? Come on, fuck. And that track turned out fucking dope, man. So.
It has a very. If you guys haven't seen the video, please check it out. It's called Sweet Nothing.
Oh yeah, that's actually a personal favorite track of mine too. So.
Oh, thank you. Actually, the video was banned for a while. It got taken down off YouTube, which really sucks because it had almost 100,000 hits or something. And I mean, the cameos in the video alone, we got Tom Savini. I mean, the man invented Jason and Friday the 13th. The man is a legend. It's Sex Machine from From Dusk Till Dawn. We also got Louis Rankin from Ox and Belly in the video. So it was a big production. We're really proud of it. And we just finished shooting a new video that I hope you guys dig. And it's a little different, but it'll be out there soon. So look out for that.
It'll be off our next album, man. But it's great. And fucking big ups to Real Wolf, man. Those guys always do fucking wonders with our videos. They were the geniuses behind Sweet Nothing and Funeral and Basement, and Tom Vucek and James, man. They know what's up in the video world for sure.
Well, they do all that Coconosha videos. The latest Ill Bill video, When I Die, is just a fucking masterpiece, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Check that out.
Right. So you mentioned a new album as well. Is it going to be the same sound as this latest record, or is there going to be more of a change to it, or what could we expect out of it?
I think the sound is always evolving. Like, I mean, it'll still sound like So Sick, but I mean, we're not going to give you the exact same record ever twice. Like, Chris and I are both very critical when it comes to writing and when it comes to producing the songs and getting them out to you guys. We want to give you guys the best possible product we can. If you guys are going to pay 99 cents to download a song off iTunes, we want to give you your money's worth. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
yeah, I think the fans are going to dig it. I know the tracks that we've got finished so far, they're definitely bangers. And when we write these songs, we always think, okay, so how the fuck are people going to dig this song when we do it live? You know, are they just going to stand there, or are they going to fucking jump around like maniacs? And
yeah, it's getting a little heavier too. A little bit more guitars and stuff, going a little bit in the heavier direction.
And a lot more melodies as well. So I think it's going to be a slammer.
Right,
we got DJ Will touch on that shit too.
Oh. So listening to that album and also that EP you released a couple years ago, I noticed there's different sounds and whatnot. What would you guys say is your biggest influence to getting you guys to do what you do?
Oh, fuck, man. There's so many, We always just tell people it's like one giant fucking cauldron full of all these different artists that we look up to that kind of make this fucking So Sick thing happen. Definitely, ICP and the whole Detroit Wicked scene sparked everything for us, And then Drew and I, we come from more of a rock background too, so we grew up on shit like Alice Cooper, fucking Ozzy, and they kind of did the horrorcore thing, but for rock. So that's kind of, we're all over the fucking board with this shit, but if it wasn't for dudes like ICP and the Psychopathic guys showing us love and kind of putting us on shows and whatnot, we wouldn't be half as big or popular that we are. So we got nothing but love for those guys, and even shit like the new Twisted record that just came out, we listen to that, and that's a fucking huge influence to us. It makes us want to go back in the studio and fucking create something right away that's just a slam it. So
yeah, and we also listen to like a lot of metal too. Like, I come from a big sort of metal background, listening to stuff like Black Sabbath and Down and Pantera, Iron Maiden and stuff like that. And one thing Chris and I share in common too is we both love those creepy 80s horror movie vibes, and we try to put that into the influence of the sound of So Sick as well. So
yeah, man, we grew up in like the 80s and the 90s, so fuck, man, we were definitely, well, I was at least fans of I was a Korn kid and fucking Deftones and all that shit. So and a lot of Tool and stuff. So that's where I kind of get my melodic influences from. So.
And we love pro wrestling.
I'm a pro wrestling fan.
We actually just did the theme for the if you've heard of the Headbangers, we just did this. Their brand new theme music for Ring of Honor Wrestling. So when you see the Headbangers come out, Ring of Honor, that's So Sick Social Club playing. So check it out.
So I didn't even know they were in ROH.
Yeah, no, they just got there like a few weeks ago, man.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I didn't know that. I stopped watching that after 06. So
no, those Chaz and Martian Thrasher, they're just great dudes, man. We actually met them over at the Big Ball. ICP invited us down to the Big Ballers thing last year, and the Big Ballers Christmas thing. Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
Yeah, we met them there, and great dudes, man. Nothing but respect for those guys.
speaking of, ICP and all psychopathic and whatnot, have you guys ever thought of doing a collaboration with ICP or anybody over on that side, or?
Fuck yeah, man. We definitely open to working with any one of those guys. They're all fucking crazy talented and like we said, huge influences towards us. So we'd love to work with any of those guys, man. Fucking, I think a song with us and ICP or Twisted or Blaze and ABK and them could really blow some shit up if done properly. So who knows what the future will tell. Maybe one day we'll work with them. I know we're just honored to be fucking playing shows with those guys and doing the gathering and stuff. So
yeah, like we did a mini tour with Blaze and Boondocks. That was pretty fun. Good people, man.
Right. So, you guys stated, you guys did some collabs, with a couple of, favorite people and that. But who would you say out there would you want to mainly work with if you had the, opportunity?
Ooh. Off the top of my head, there's tons, man. Chris?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, to be honest, we worked with a lot of those dudes, that we wanted to work with on the whole Dead Friends album. As far as doing anything in the future, definitely anywhere open. I'd love to do something with the Psychopathic guys, or Cottonmouth and Tech Nine would be fucking dreams,
Vinny Paz. I love to do some Vinny Paz personally. Fucking
Vinny Paz is insane. Actually, might as well just tell you for the upcoming album, we worked with another huge idol of ours, Ill Bill. So that was like another one on our fucking bucket list. So we're pretty lucky in that range. But if I could do a dream collab or something, I'd say fucking Chino from the Deftones or something like that.
Chris Hall from Stabbing Western would be cool too. Someone like that.
Yeah, dudes from Filter. Like, I know we do a lot of rap, but we got a lot of love for the rock and roll kids too. So I mean, any of those awesome singers would be phenomenal. And for the rap scene too, fuck, we're open to anybody really.
I can't lie. You guys are speaking about the whole rock scene and everything, and I happen to be a whole, big Pantera fan and whatnot. I would love to see you guys do something with Bill.
Oh, dude, yeah, that would be unbelievable, man. Yeah, I can't see him ever wanting to do it, but yeah, no, Phil's dope, and I'm a big Down fan, and the Super Joint Ritual, everything Phil does is just dope, man. But yeah, that would be sick. That would definitely be sick.
Definitely. He's actually a big idol of mine. But between sounds and whatnot, with this new album, do you have maybe a release date for it yet, or do you?
No, nothing like that yet. No, we're just in pre-production still, and we're still the Dead Friends record has only been out for a few months, so we're still pushing that record as well. We might be doing actually one more video for it. The latest video in my basement has been out a month. It's gotten a good response. It's been, circulating slowly but surely, building up. So we're very happy with it. And we always love working with Jay Reno. He's a good friend of ours. So you meet a lot of douchebags in this business, man, but everyone we've worked with so far has been nothing but cool, man. I wish I could sit here and tell you, like, this guy's a cocksucker, this guy's a piece of shit, but, I mean, everyone's been cool. You know what I mean? We got to work with Necro. We got to work with Hobson. I mean, it was really, the Dead Friends record was really just a dream record for Chris and I, and we're really thankful and blessed to have people like you actually check it out and give it a listen. We really thank you guys for it.
Yeah, definitely, man. Straight up, it's weird, we got a lot of friends that are in bands that are in like the mainstream scene, and they say fucking horror stories of touring with this band and that band or people like that, but then you go down a level into the underground world where So Sick is and all the people that are rocking on the Dead Friends album, and it's true, it's like there are no pricks, man. It's all fucking like this underground kind of family movement. Everybody just helps each other out and wants to see each other do good. So when we support each other, it's especially dudes from that are doing this kind of style of music that we're doing in Canada. At least it's not really as big as it is in the States. So when we meet guys like fucking Jay Reno or dudes like Dead Celebrity Status, we kind of fucking form this bond where it's like, okay, so we're going to be the misfits of this fucking Canadian music scene. Okay, so we're going to band together and just fight together, you know, go to war together. So that's kind of how we've been thinking lately with these guys. So
yeah, it's been a war since day one. Like actually, it's not between us. I guess we're on air, but you know, So Sick was offered a record deal 3 months after our first show, Chris, something like that, and it's just we just haven't found the right label yet. You know, and we're just looking for like the right sort of, you know, home for, you know, So Sick and the right people to get behind it, because there are some, like, we've heard nothing but horror stories with labels lately, and you know what I mean, I've heard nothing but nightmares, but
yeah, but the label we're on now is pretty, they're treating us really good, you know, Real Wolf, Tom, Amir, and James and shit, so they go to bat for us too, man, and they're straight up definitions of the independent do-it-yourself labels. They don't take any shit, and they, you know, they're geniuses when it comes to doing the videos, and now they're turning that creativity into their label, and they got us, they got Psychor, they got fucking Jay Reno, and they're doing a sick new surprise for the new year with a bunch of top-level underground MCs. So once that fucking project drops, I know the whole underworld is just going to fucking explode, because there's some heavy hitters on that shit.
Wow, yeah.
Right. So, I don't know, out of every show you guys done, and I'm sure you have done quite a few tours, which tour would you say was probably your favorite? I mean, you know, counting Canada or the States or wherever you guys been.
Well, for me, a fucking nothing can ever compare to the fucking Gathering, man. The Gathering is like fucking out of this world. It'll always be my favorite place to perform, man. It's just surreal. The fucking crowds there are insane and still show nothing but love. You can do what the fuck you want, and there's no hassles. You're not dealing with shady promoters. Everybody from Psychopathic is fucking wicked to hang with, and they support you. So that'll always be like a personal favorite for me, but we just did a huge fucking show in the summer on the rock scene too, Drew. You can say what that was, but I think that's
we played this huge festival down here in Toronto. It's like the biggest metal show in Canada every year. It's called Heavy ETO, and we played with Manson, Slipknot, Gojira, who else was on that bill? In Flames, all like these huge metal bands, and then there was us.
Yeah.
So like Lamb of God was on the bill, but unfortunately because of Randy Blythe's charges, he wasn't able to do the show. But like, you know, it was a bunch of suicidal tendencies were on the bill, which was unbelievable. And you know, we got to play on that show, and there was like 20,000 people there, so it was pretty crazy. And you know what, man, Robbie, I got to be real with you. I've never seen anyone get more pussy than Marilyn Manson. That guy has lines and lines of pussy, and I'm talking 10 pieces, like dime pieces, waiting just to fuck or suck him. That guy has it made, dude.
Oh, man, I've never been a fan of him. I can't stand him.
Well, I was speaking with Twiggy. He's cool. I didn't actually meet Marilyn. I just met him in passing, but he seemed all right. He seemed cool.
You there?
Hello?
You guys there?
Yeah, we're here.
As you were saying.
Sorry, no. Well, go ahead, man.
Oh, no,
so those are our two favorite shows, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, well, you know, you guys do the whole rap thing, and you guys kind of mix the whole rap thing into it, too. Have you guys ever thought of maybe doing an album other than rap, maybe like a whole rock concept sort of thing, or is the whole rap mixture kind of thing your only thing you guys are going to work on?
No, man. You know what, Drew, you can say what you're going to say too, but I mean, if you check out our first EP, it's the red cover, So Sick one. That was when we were first just fucking around, so we had a lot of rap on there. But then, you know, we threw in an acoustic track at the end, that not a lot of people know about, but those that do, they freak out whenever they hear it, and they're like, we want more of that shit. So we always love rap, but there's a lot more to us than just rap. So you're gonna
at the end of the day, we're musicians. Like we come from music. Like it's it's not just rap and nothing like that. Like Chris was saying, the acoustic song is called Mistake. And it's funny because when we first came out, a lot of the horrorcore dudes were like, what the fuck is this? They really weren't feeling it. And then, 2 months later, the same dude comes up to us and says, oh, that's one of my favorite songs you guys have ever done. So it's the sort of thing that takes people aside at first, and then when you give it a chance, and, we just don't want to limit ourselves just to rap. And, we want to basically we want to start a new kind of music, man, like something we could all enjoy and shit, like it doesn't have to be a certain way.
Yeah, so, but I mean, we'll always do rap. I mean, that's what we all grew up on, but that's our passion as well. So there'll be rap mixed in with a whole bunch of shit,
Yeah.
But we're definitely, like we said, the new album is a lot more heavier. There's a lot more singing to it. There's still some sick rapping on it. So yeah, we're open to whatever, and we're dead set. Like Drew and I always fuck around with acoustic songs whenever we're just jamming or in rehearsal. So I would like to eventually put out an EP of that type of stuff too, because a lot of those tracks are pretty fucking sick, man.
Great. Speaking of this EP, I don't know if you were told this before, but that track Mistake happens to be one of my favorite tracks on it.
Wow.
Well, thanks, dude. See, that's what we need.
See, that's always an honor. Like, I always trip out when people say that because, I mean, that's an honor, man. And we really appreciate that. And it's sort of, Chris and I ourselves have both doubted even, should we have put out that track, and we're glad some people feel it, man, and thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah, man. It was funny with that one. We wrote that one in the studio, and I think we did that one after fucking Kill. And, we're just like, shit, man, this is a big fucking change. Are we sure we want to put this on the fucking record? Oh, my God. And then, lo and behold, yeah, we just said, fuck it, man, do it. You never know who's going to hear this shit. And hopefully it helps us stand out from the pack. So we did, and, yeah, at first, got a little bit of hate, but as Drew said, and people like you, we get it every day. Someone will hit us up through Facebook or whatever just saying, hey, Mistake, where can I download that? Or, there's some fan videos on YouTube for it. So it's a good, it's just nice to see that people dig that stuff too. A lot of horrorcore kids, they always just stick to listening to rap and that's it. And they don't, or some of them just don't want to listen to anything else. But then when they actually do check it out, they're like, wait a minute, okay, I can vibe to this shit. Fuck, cool, turn it up. So.
Great. Well, we're almost out of time here. Is there any shout-outs or last-second things you haven't mentioned that you'd like to share?
Well, we got the 2 shows coming up at Matchow, December 1st, Windsor, December 2nd in London at the Beef Baron, and then December 14th, we're with Slave on Dope here in Toronto. If you're a fan of heavy shit, they're family to us, man. They're super heavy.
Yeah.
We want to shout out Real Wolf, and it's funny because Tom was actually just beeping on my other line, so I'm going to call him when we get done here. So shout out to Tom Buchek, shout out to James Martin, shout out to Amir Roddy, shout out to Good Friday Entertainment, Perry Papadakos, shout out to the O Show. There's so many.
Jägermeister, man, we love their sponsors.
Psychopathic.
Everybody on the Dead Friends record, Jay Reno, Dead Celebrity Status, Hops and Matchow, Onyx, Sean Strange, Slain. Necro, fucking Snack the Ripper. Everybody out there in the U.S., you got to check out our boy from Vancouver, Snack the Ripper. He's going to be fucking huge. He signed to Onyx's crew under Mad, and I highly recommend you check his shit out as well, man. Big shout out to Clowny. He's our number 1 road dog, always with us.
Hope you feel
DJ Royal Touch. Yeah, we got DJ Royal Touch. We got the Voodoo Man. Rocking with us for these next couple shows. So everybody, man, and especially number 1, guys like you, Rob, and all the juggalos and all the fucking sickos out there. We are nothing without you guys, and we appreciate every time you fucking click a like on a YouTube page or check out one of our tracks, man. Fucking, we do this for you guys, so big ups for having us on, dude.
Yeah, no, anytime, even maybe when that album gets closer to being released, maybe get you up on another interview.
Definitely, man. You can hit us up anytime, Rob. You're fucking family to us now, man. All good. All love.
All right, no doubt. But, I'm going to get you off the air here and do my closing and, let you
all right,
be on
man.
your
Well,
way.
much love to everyone listening, man. Thank you to all you sickles. We fucking love you guys, man, and we're looking forward to, seeing y'all smoking
Next year,
and sipping
man.
Jaeger.
Yeah, do a shot of Jaeger, man. Have a Merry fucking Christmas. And we'll check you fuckers out next year.
All right, peace out, Robbie. You take care, brother.
All right. Later, you too.
Peace.
Peace. All right, there you have it. That was Social Club. That was Chris and Voodoo Drew. They gave you an update on tours and, their favorites on their album, Different Hotels, is out now, amongst other things, and, if you tuned in and people missed it, share this link. There'll be an archive up shortly after. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Much love to y'all. And,